What $1 million buys you around the world? Seven figures may not go as far as they once did, but if you spin the globe, you may still live like a billionaire. Prime real estate is some of the world's most exotic locations that can be had for around $1.47 million, or around $1 million in US dollars. It might also bring you 68 square meters of magnificent waterfront property in Auckland's Herne Bay, New Zealand's, which is the most expensive district. If you're new here, kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to get more videos like this. So without further ado, let's dive in. The city that never sleeps, home to almost 8 million inhabitants, kicks off our voyage across the world. The busy city of New York, the Big Apple, is one of the most costly cities in the United States. Yet it is home to the skyscraper borough of Manhattan on its notorious Central Island. The prices continue to rise and the flats continue to shrink. The median price for a one-bedroom apartment in this city is nearly $1 million. So that's exactly what we'll be getting. Choose between a one-bedroom, 640 square foot apartment in the West Village with a private patio and on-site gym, or this one-bedroom straddling Murray Hill in Midtown, which is a two-story open floor plan on the building's top floor with an amazing view of the skyline from the outside deck. It also has a dishwasher and a washing machine, which may not seem unusual for an apartment building in the 1920s. However, be aware that there is no elevator, so you'll be getting a daily workout. Let's fly to Dubai and explore what the real estate brokers have in store in the famous areas with luxury from a sophisticated city rich in history and elegance to a swiftly evolving desert oasis. With $1 million, you could be living in the world's highest structure, the Burj Khalifa, where a two-bedroom, two-bathroom fashionable apartment covering approximately 800 square feet is ready to be swept up. Check out those views at a fairly modest $353 per square foot. If you're willing to travel a little further inland, some big cash bags of money may get you a massive 3,566 square foot family home with a pool and stunning front lawn from the UAE. It's not as little as most people think, but we can get closer to Paris. We start to feel the pinch. The City of Lights is well known for its cuisine, architecture, and vibrant culture. However, given the average cost per square foot, it is not noted for its spacious living. With $1 million in your pocket, you'll be able to sign the deed to a studio apartment in the French capital, but don't forget you'll be spending your time wandering down the sand, visiting museums, and watching the world go by from a street-side cafe. This modest 667 square foot apartment is located in the 7th hour of this month, within walking distance of the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre, while the open-plan living space gives it a squiz air. What you're truly paying for here is the location, which costs over $1 million. Let's take a 14-hour flight to the Great White North to Toronto, the city with the most expensive real estate in North America, with an average square footage of 804 square feet. This Ontario city beats out Los Angeles and Rome in terms of cost. If you want to live in the heart of the city, be aware that your money will be snatched up in no time, believe it or not. This tiny home, which, to be honest, looks more like a shack or a tool shed, was listed for $1 million. The blueprint indicates 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, with the property prominently located in the heart of Little Italy. Of course, if you were to purchase this property, the value would be determined by the ground on which it sits, not the home itself. Who's up for a trip to Australia? Australians have long been infatuated with the property, as seen by the consistently growing prices in major cities. Melbourne is known for its arts, culture, and coffee, but it's also known for its wallet-draining real estate, which costs $1.275 million Australian dollars, slightly shy of $1 million in the United States. This beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home in Caulfield's upscale neighborhood may be yours. It has its front and backyard in only a 1-minute walk from the tram stop, and is only a 10-minute drive from St. Kilda's beach beautiful shores. However, keep in mind that costs in Melbourne, and indeed most crowded cities, can vary significantly. The median Melbourne house price of $881,500 could get you a little unit next to the seaside or a 5-bedroom mansion in the suburbs. As we spin the globe once more, our next stop is Destin Point near Pensacola, Florida, 9,600 miles southwest of the Victorian capital, where the average price per square foot is $215, about 5 times less than that in New York. You'll be able to grab up a very lovely seaside retreat photo if you have cash on hand. For the cherry on top, you'll have access to 2 swimming pools, a hot tub, and several tennis courts as part of a gated community with 1,850 square feet of living space, 3 bedrooms, and 3 bathrooms that have all been remodeled, and spectacular views of the Gulf of Mexico. What's the disadvantage? It's a little further away from large cities, but then again, city living isn't for everyone. Okay everyone, hold on to your wallets because our next destination is about as pricey as it gets. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most costly neighborhood not only in Europe but the entire world. This is, of course, Monte Carlo on the grander scale, tucked on the French Riviera, flaunting a reputation for high-rolling elegance. Monaco is the most expensive prime residential market in the world, and none of its regions have values as high as the fabled Monte Carlo. What can we anticipate for $1 million at $492 per square foot? Not much. You'll get a teeny tiny 377 square foot studio with barely half a kitchen. That's no bigger than a regular 2-car garage. But you'll be spending all your time on your yacht anyway, right? For that sort of money. Makes sense. In a place like Arizona, we might live like royalty. Why is the cactus-filled state swiftly gaining traction as a retiree's dream destination? Because if you have $1 million, you can live in a truly spectacular mountain house, like this one, just outside of Tuscan. With barely a neighbor in sight, this 4,560 square foot estate offers panoramic vistas of the rocky desert environment. It has floor-to-ceiling windows, a fully equipped games area, and a large patio, and it also has a 237 square foot guest house, which is around the same size as the one we visited in Monte Carlo. Tuscan's median list price per square foot is $125, making it one of the cheapest cities we've found. We're flying back to Asia to look for our new home in the bustling metropolis of Hong Kong. Real estate prices continue to rise, but we can obtain this little 708 square foot apartment in the Discovery Bay neighborhood for just under $1 budget. The floor plan includes 3 small bedrooms, but hey, 3 is better than 1, plus 2 bathrooms and a great oceanfront view for just under $1 budget. In Hong Kong, the average square footage cost is $3,244 per square foot. That, my friend, puts this Asian administrative region on the map as one of the most expensive locations to live. However, with such thriving cultural, business, and entertainment scenes, you won't be spending much time at home in the first place. Let's see what we can find that's a little bigger. Any guesses can be found straddling the border between Asia and Europe. Istanbul. Yep, this massive metropolis, which is a cultural melting pot, isn't overly pricey in terms of real estate. Imagine yourself living in this captivating 5-bedroom villa that overlooks the sea, sits in the highly sought-after area of Balikta Zoo, has a private pool, and direct beach access. It sits on 8,600 square feet of land, while the interior is spacious and full of amenities. The selling point is that incredible backyard. This house is officially $1 million, but if we utilize our negotiating talents, we should be able to fit it into our budget. Istanbul is dirt inexpensive, with a price per square foot of only $115. When we boarded a plane bound for Indonesia, Bali is known as the land of paradise. For a reason, on this tourist-favored island, $1 goes a long way in terms of basic luxury, with villas selling roughly for about $269 per square foot. For example, with 7 figures at our disposal, we may launch a business in a spacious and bright 3-bedroom villa. Small private pools are common in Bali, and this location is no exception. Unlike most new houses purchases across the world, this lovely home is located just 950 feet from the famous Congo beach. This one even comes fully furnished, saving you money on furniture so you can spend it on one of the area's hundreds of wonderful eateries. Indonesia and Southeast Asia in general offer fantastic value for money, but if Bali isn't for you, why not visit Thailand's sun-kissed island of Koh Samui, where our money will buy us a truly wonderful 3-bedroom villa with some careful bargaining. We could speak about the modern interior all day, but the undeniable jewel of this home, and one that we'd argue is $1 million feature in and of itself, is the infinity pool that overlooks the bay, even though rates on this island vary. Our intriguing real estate trip has taken us all over the world up to this point, and the dollar cost per square foot in Pattaya, another waterside Thai region, is just over $200. And with that, we've come to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to watch more videos like this. And while you're here, click on any of the 2 videos on the screen and I will see you.